When I look out my window, my sub-association is being remediated right now. As Susan said, 5 months post-fire. And so there's lead in my gutters. And I stood up here and told each and every one of you that my husband, my twins and I, and 3 English bulldogs, we had to test initially. I could physically see debris on my driveway. I told you that my family, my children were in the park that day. And it just made sense that we would be the use case to track it into our homes. I told you we spent thousands of dollars to have the testing done. And I also told you that we had to evacuate and pay thousands of dollars to live somewhere else. Well, the story never really changed. All of that happened. I was forced to move back in with my children. We couldn't cost the $40,000 quote that I received to completely remediate our condo. It didn't even make mathematical sense. And I stand in front of each of you today and look you in the eye and tell you this still does not make any sense. It does not make sense that our community has been 100% reliant on residents like Susan and Johnny, who have stood up and stepped way further into conversations about insurance reimbursement and continue to create that fortitude forward. The amount of effort you have put in is appreciated, but it doesn't overshadow the efforts that I continuously did not hear or recognize, which are sitting next to me today. And so beyond that, the math doesn't math for me. So I think many of you know now I'm a math person. So your press release that was pushed out yesterday, I don't know who checked it, but it's not consistent with the budget, the pie chart that was asked. So for example, that summates to 79 million, whereas your press release quotes 90. So I would caution someone to look over your numbers because they're not always consistent. So that puts doubt into the community about the accuracy. Same with nomenclature. Thank you, Councilmember Gallagher. I reached out to you. I do not understand and why it is so ambiguous or dubious rather, why we have nomenclature such as community outreach, and there has been no community outreach. We are the community outreach. I have yet to see you in our community, Councilmember Gallagher. And so as we go forward, I am looking to working together further. I am also, to amplify what Susan said, continuously learning about these new strategies. And I look forward to a day when this does get to the safest place possible. But the reality is I don't even have an understanding of your endpoint about obligated monies and commitments back from the Navy. It all sounds like monopoly money, quite fictitious and timely. And so I need your help. We all need your help. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Madam City Clerk, do we have a request?